Welcome to your Mortgage Insider Update for this week. We get Producer Price Index on Tuesday and Consumer Price Index on Wednesday. So has the potential to move the market. We have settled in a little bit to kind of recovery after worse than expected jobs report from last month. And the Fed holding steady, higher for longer, I should say. That seems to be their trend. They're going to wait for the data, and that's this week. We're going to get more data. So will the inflation numbers stay steady? That's probably best case scenario right now. Unlikely to see lower inflation numbers. Each month it's been up 0.2 or 0.3% from month over month. And when you add that up over the whole year, that puts us in the mid 2s to upper 2% range for inflation, which is par for the course. So we're going to need to see better numbers than that to get the Fed on the rate cut train. But let's take a look at the charts. We start this week off with mortgage-backed securities up slightly ahead of the Producer Price Index on Tuesday. The 10-year Treasury down 1 basis point on the day after a day up, a day down, a day up, a day down. So for the last week, it's been pretty steady eddy. We are trending above the 200-day average. 100-day average is just below us here, 25-day average. So we really just started to turn over better than the 25-day, but not as good as we were 50 days ago. So keep an eye on the 10-year Treasury. That's going to be your best marker to see what's going on in the interest rate world. I do like to go through the mortgage-backed security. The security is the actual end loan. So thousands of loans get closed every month, and those thousands of loans get sold into a universal mortgage-backed security. Typically a conventional loan with the mortgage-backed securities we're seeing here in this universal mortgage market. But we have the trending, the inverse happening as investors buy these bonds. They pay a higher price when the consumer gets a lower interest rate. So it just works in reverse of the 10-year Treasury, but we can see very similar. Today we're up, yesterday we were down, last week. So similar story here with the trend staying just below the 100-day average. Positive inflation reports this week could bring us back above this trend line and start to get us ever higher. Higher in price would mean lower interest rates to the consumer. So we're going to vote for that, and we will see how it plays out with the reports this week. Have yourself a great spring week. Hopefully the weather is nice in your neck of the woods, and we'll come back at you next week. Take care.